I, Victory, am here with you this beautiful morning in Syracuse, New York. Beloved precious roses of Mother Akasha's family, I admire the progress you are making upon your path of resurrection. I desire you to feel my victorious feeling of admiration for each of you, that you yourselves might admire your own mighty presence of life, the I am that I am, and embrace all that it can do for you. For truly you now are seeing that I can of mine own self do nothing, that it is that glorious God presence within and above that is doing everything. For it only takes a single moment of contemplation to realize that this physical body cannot, if there is no energy, intelligence, and substance of light, of love, of sacred fire flowing from the electronic body of the I Am Presence down through the top of the head, into the heart, back up into the brain, and through the central nervous system. There is no animation, there is no life expressing through the physical body. It is just a body, and it is inanimate, it is lifeless. Your recognition, your acceptance, your invitation of this truth is setting into perpetual motion the flow of the life force of the electronic light substance from your I Am Presence through your physical embodiment, causing all human creation, all impurity, all duality, all imperfection that has registered upon the cells of your physical body to be silenced, dissolved, and consumed, and the way opened, made clear, for the perfection of the presence to once again resume full control of your physical embodiment. And you are doing this with much more ease and grace than you yet let yourselves know, than you yet allow yourselves to see. I, Victory, am determined to cause you to see, to cause you to know the ease and grace that is expressing through your lives. Please be seated. I thank you for your honoring of your own mighty I Am Presence and myself and my legions of victory, my angels of victory, that are gathered here with me and you today. It is our desire that you sooner rather than later fully embrace and fully accept the reality of the angelic host. When you think of the angels, you still think that they are far off somewhere, floating up in the sky, playing up in the heavens, in the ascended master's octaves, far off on other planets, in other systems of worlds, in other galaxies. And you are here stranded upon Earth. A mutiny has taken place, and the angels have abandoned the ship. And you, the captain of that ship, are left to sink with it. All alone. Ah, poor you. Poor little old me. Abandoned, stranded, left all alone to suffer it out. Ah, so precious you are. So dramatic you are in your human creation. Oh, my Lord. O my Lord of hosts, behold the drama of our universe here on planet Earth. I'll put it on the cosmic screen for all to see. If anyone upstairs desires to enjoy a good God drama, it is playing on planet Earth and showtimes. Well, let me just say, it started millions of years ago and it continues to play. And there are no commercial breaks. There are no advertisements. This is one continuous show that just seems to go on and on and on. But thanks be to God that the drama is coming to a close, and it does have an ending where it did have a beginning. And you are the end of that drama. You are the beginning of the end of that drama. You, beloved rose hearts of Mother Akasha's family, that have chosen of your own free will to awaken, to recognize that your names are written in the stars, in the heavens, that you have been ordained to become an untouchable Christ being. You have already been redeemed fully from all your human mistakes, from all your human limitations, from all your human miscreations. But you have to catch up with that redemption that has already been decreed by the Heavenly Father and Mother, by your own beloved I Am Presence and higher mental body, by all of us. It is just a matter of you catching up with that which has already been decreed. Every passing day now, time and space as you experience it is shifting in your consciousness. Because to your beloved I Am Presence that is eternal and immortal, there is no time or space. How can there be time and space to a being that knows itself as immortality, as eternality? There can be concepts of time and space, but there cannot be time and space in a way that it is of a limitation, that it could be a limiting factor in any way. That is impossible for a God being. For you, time and space has been one of the most difficult things for you. It has been an activity that has created so much stress, so much struggle in your lives. It has caused you to come into physical bodies, to have these bodies born for you, and then to have your life stream, your unfed flame projected into them, and then to experience what you call birth through the womb of the mother, your mother's body, and then be born into a world of duality, then to experience growing up, maturing, aging in that little baby body into a teenager, an adolescent, and then to a full adult, and experience the process of the cells of the physical body aging, experiencing pain and suffering, the bones, the marrow, the ligaments, the joints, the muscles, the tension, the friction. What once moved and flowed seamlessly and smoothly, and with finesse and grace and elegance, now is moving in the opposite direction. And age is taking over, and the body, to some degree, many lifetimes, becomes crippled, becomes deformed in one way or another because of what has entered into your consciousness from the outer world of appearances, through power of suggestion, through duality consciousness. The mighty I am presence knows no time or space. You, in the unfed flame that you are in the heart, knows no time or space. You are a being of consciousness. Your consciousness, in truth, in reality, knows no time or space. Your body is your instrument, your vehicle, your vessel to express your soul, your presence through. Your creativity, your genius. Your body's been programmed to outpicture everything that is passing through your consciousness. If duality consciousness is passing through your consciousness, then your body must outpicture duality. Some days strong, some days weak. Some days healthy, some days sick. Some days rich, some days poor. Your beloved I am presence is the greatest gift you have in the universe. It is your treasure house. It is your storehouse of limitless energy, of limitless ideas, pictures and images of absolute perfection, blueprints, designs, patterns of perfection to draw upon, to create a physical temple, a body that outpictures absolute God perfection. This is your destiny, beloved roses, and I hope you realize it. For that presence has everything contained within itself, ready to reveal to you the ways and means of which you have not yet conceived, to undo all the imperfections that have entered into your consciousness and shift and change your entire being and world through acts of ease and grace. Because you know from experience, which is your greatest teacher, until you make direct and personal contact with your God self within in the total stillness and silence, the experience side of life has been given you to teach you and assist you to acquire wisdom. Wisdom to understand, to comprehend and know what is in this world, and to know how to be in this world, but no longer of it. If experiences continue to show up in your lives over and over and over again, then that is a statement from your own life saying to you, wake up, dummy. How many more times do you have to put yourself through this same experience until you get it, that this is not what your life desires you to experience? Me, your true self, me, your God self, that am closer than breathing and near than hands and feet. I that desire you to experience purity, freedom, joy, abundance, peace, harmony, victory, strength, abundance in every area of your life, eternal youth and health and beauty through the physical body. How many more times does one have to go through the same experiences over and over and over until they realize that this is not the way life intended me to live? This is not the way the Heavenly Mother and Father in the great central Sun desire me to live. I bring this to your conscious awareness today in a son's covenant, because I, Victory, have a covenant with you, beloved hearts, to assist you to fully grasp, to attain in your mental body, in your feeling body, in every cell of your physical body a feeling of freedom and victory in every single thought, feeling, spoken word, and act that you engage in this seventh golden age. You are in a transitional period. It is a natural unfolding activity of the path of awakening, of resurrection, and ascension. For you to feel that it is all right to be where you are today in your life. To not question your own life as to whether or not I am right where my life desires me to be or not. Because I will come to you and I will directly enter in to your heart flame. And I will cause that unfed flame in your heart to expand its radiation through your consciousness and compel you to have the realization in this moment and in moments forward even far more greatly and far more strongly that you are right where your life desires you to be, and that you will embrace this truth with your own heart, your own thought and feeling, that you will declare it within and without in your moments of application or a burst of inspiration that comes forth from within. I am right where my life desires me to be. Because when you can be at peace, when you know, or you might not even fully know, but you know to a degree that is great enough, that opens the way for peace to flood in. I am right where my life desires me to be. Then you open the door for your life to prove to you, to show you, and us to prove to you and show you that you are right where your life desires you to be. And your life will naturally and harmoniously, in all ways of ease and grace that it knows how to function everywhere throughout the universe, will keep you right where it desires you to be. And you will never again wander away. You will never again stray off the path, and you will never again wonder whether or not you are right where your life desires you to be. And no power of suggestion from the outer world can cause you to think or feel you are not where your life desires you to be. Do I make myself crystal clear? And do you give me permission to cause you to realize, actualize, and demonstrate with all your heart and soul and mind that you are right where your life, the mighty I am presence that stands right above you, is right where it desires you to be? Yes. Then, so shall I fulfill my covenant to each of you and cause you to move into a perpetual place. And by that I mean it's a continuous knowing. I am right where my life desires me to be. Because where I am, God is. Where God is, I am. The omnipresence of life. God being everywhere. Always present, always acting, always fulfilling itself. The humans of the world, humankind can do whatever it wants to do because of free will. And all the while, whatever they're doing, God is still revealing, nurturing, and fulfilling itself and its divine plan through all creation. God doesn't cease working. God doesn't cease creating, beautifying, perfecting its life, its worlds, its systems of worlds, its galaxies, its universe and universes, just because an I am creator race has fallen from grace and is creating duality and imperfection. So too, here is a mighty realization for you to have, that all the while you've been dreaming this fall from grace, this belief of separation from your I am presence, it has gone on seamlessly creating perfection. All the while, a little aspect of itself, which you are, has been sleeping down here on earth in the third dimension, playing out your dramas. It has gone on creating absolute perfection, remaining in a state of absolute joy, eternal freedom, immortality, beauty, and on. I can keep going, but I'll let you go on and on in your imagination to the unlimited creativity of your I am presence, as you are becoming more and more of it every single day. I am victory. You see how I, with you this morning, have proved that to the I am presence and to me, time and space is nothing more than a concept. For already my time has come and gone with you this morning. Seems like a